So what came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, if you're a Orthodox theologian like I am, of course the chicken came first. Duh, you have to be created, and then you reproduce. Science will eventually come to that decision also, but why do I mention this? What comes first, weight loss or fasting? Now, some people think, well, you have to begin to lose weight, and the only way to do that is to fast, but how do I fast when I'm always hungry? You do that by becoming fat adapted, and the only way to do that is to immediately eliminate entirely all added sugars. Start reading labels, okay? You have to get rid of the grains. I'm sorry, if you're a bread eater, tortilla eater, adios, man. You can't eat them. Yeah, but they're complex carbohydrates and they're whole grain. Yeah, and they all break down into glucose. Sorry, it's not going to work. In fact, you should probably in the beginning reduce even a little bit of protein and load up a little more on fat. So again, eat a lot of cruciferous vegetables. This would be things that grow above ground. And I would wean off sugar slowly. I jumped in with both feet and went through withdrawal symptoms like you can't imagine. It takes a week, okay? So if you want to extend that week out to 3 weeks, first get rid of your sugars, and then eliminate breads little by little. But you're still going to crave, and you just got to get over that, okay? And then in the beginning, add good healthy fats, and do not eat vegetable oils. Those are poison. Sorry, it is what it is. Good healthy fats, butter, lard, and olive oil. Start there, and as you learn more about this process and you learn more about how this works, you can add other things like tallow and schmaltz and even maybe a little bit of suet and some other dietary fats. Eggs are always good. Learn to eat a lot of eggs. Okay, so this will adapt you to burning fat, and then when you do, you eat now a little bit of protein, a little more fat, and you're full. Then don't eat. Don't snack. The next time you're hungry, then eat. But eat until you're full. Eat until you're, Dr. Berry says, comfortably stuffed. Now eventually, over like the last 5 months or so, I've been on this almost 7.5 months, but at about the 5-month mark, maybe even a little before, I was down to 1 meal a day. Okay, and lately this whole week, I think I've just eaten once a day. And when you get to that point, if you skip that meal, you just got to kind of push through the ghrelin a little bit. You'll go to the second and third day if you want. And a 3-day fast, 72 hours. You can immediately, jump right back in. Obviously, no carbs at all. And if this is your first time, I would start maybe with an avocado, maybe an hour before you eat your meal, just to kind of see how you, quote unquote, refeed. I've gone as far as 5 days. If you feel like you want to do something like that, go for it. What you're going to need is salt, plenty of water, all right? This is very simplified. Again, I can't smush 7.5 months of my journey here into a 5-minute video. But getting back on the chicken and the egg thing, what you do is you get fat adapted in order to fast. There is a doctor, she has keto without the crazy, who says you don't need to fast, just keto, and you'll lose weight. Well, that's not the point. Because quite literally, if you do not fast, you will not drive insulin down. If you do not drive insulin down low enough, you can't get at your fat stores. This is physiology, friends, and that's all it's ever going to be. All right. So, however you need to get fat adapted as soon as possible. How will I know? There's great videos out there. Maybe I'll do a list that I've adapted from these other doctors that I've listened to. All right. So get fat adapted. Start fasting, and what you want to do is, once you get into fasting, try to eat 2 meals a day eventually within maybe a 4 to 6 hour window, and it'll fall off automatically. Talk to you guys later, guys. Bye.